What's up, guys? It's Zoom here, and unless you've been living under a rock, then you know that the June 2020 BANLIST just came out. Um, and the list really didn't change anything too much, but what it did do is it gave us triple multi-faker. And that's what I'm here for today, guys. I'm doing a brand new Altergeist deck profile for the 2020 June format. And if you guys liked and enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe. We're currently 6 subscribers away from 100 subscribers, and I'm actually very excited about that. It might not seem like a lot, but it means a lot to me. Without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. Alright, so to start our profile off, we play, of course, our best friend, triple multi-faker. Some people are discussing like still playing it at 1 or 2. No, you need to play it at 3 because you want to see this card in your opening hand. Just so you have the ability to summon it on your opponent's turn and having interruptions, especially on the first turn. And then we do play triple Maluseek. This card is needed at 3. It gets rid of problematic cards, and it basically allows you to have a card that can cause your opponent to waste a negate. So yeah, triple that. We do play triple Marionetter. This is the search card for the spell of traps, and it lets you special summon from grave. It's really important. And then Sequidus, which is multi-faker's best friend. This card is literally amazing because it allows you can return multi-faker to hand, or any Altergeist card, and you can just return any card your opponent controls to their hand. It's awesome. And then we do play one Concurry just to protect you from getting OTK'd, or just to protect you from any damage you're going to take. Then as far as hand traps, we played at triple Ash. I feel like triple Ash is mandatory this format. I wouldn't play anything else. And then we do play double Nibiru. I was in between like Effect Veiler, DD Crow, stuff like that. But Nibiru is the most consistent card that I have found when playtesting this build. Just because we really don't need to play the extra Effect Veilers because we do play triple Impermanence. And this can stop your opponent's combos. Like, it's just really, really good. And then we do play triple Impermanence. Imperm multi-faker is the best 2-card setup you can have in the game right now. And that's it for hand traps and monsters. We do play triple Extravagance. We don't play any other spells. We had to find 2 cards to cut to fit in our 2 multi-fakers. So what I ended up cutting for my previous build is I was playing 2 Pot of Duality, but we just took those out for multi-faker because the consistency is still there. And most of the time you're playing your Pot of Duality to find a multi-faker. So it works out perfect. Then for traps, we play double Protocol and double Manifestation. This is the perfect Altergeist trap lineup. I see some people cutting Manifestation to 1. It's definitely mandatory at 2, just to give you recursion, especially if you're playing against Eldritch. You want to be able to grind just as good as they can grind. And then Protocol is just good for negations. Then we play triple Personal Spoofing. Spoofing is just, it makes the deck pretty much. You just get any Altergeist card you need to your hand at the time to your hand at any point. It's a great card. And then we do play double Crackdown. This could be 2 Torrentials or 2 Compulse or something like that. The reason I'm playing Crackdown is because it negates the effects and you take control of that monster. They summon a 3000 attack, whatever monster. You can just take it so you don't get hit for all that damage and you negate its effects. And then we do also play triple Evenly Matched. This card is definitely necessary to play this deck at a consistent level against the best decks like Eldritch and Emancipator. And it's really, really good against like Subterror or Altergeist Mirror Match or like Salad, just because you get rid of those problematic traps or any setups they have. And this this card is really good because you could summon, let's say, Maluseek. They waste one of their negations on that. And then you can just activate evenly matched at the end of the battle phase just cause you made them waste one of their negations. So it's definitely good against anything, honestly. So yeah, this is necessary at 3. I do still say play triple Solemn Judgment. The reason I would play triple Solemn Judgment is because it negates anything. They try and lightning storm you, negate. They try and twin twister you, whatever they're trying to do. You want to be able to keep your protocol and your spoofing. If you can have both of these cards up majority of the game, there's no way you lose that game. So you definitely want to have Solemn Judgment to prevent those cards from leaving the field if you don't have other ways to get them. Then I'd play Double Strike just cause, I mean, it's an effect negation, and it has a low life point cost. In this game, life points really don't matter. It's about advantage, to be honest. So I feel like this is a really good trap lineup. Like I said, Crackdown could be like Compulse or Torrential, but I think Crackdown just works a little bit better. And then as far as the extra deck, I mean, you really don't go into these cards too much. These cards can really be anything. If you don't want to purchase Access Code Talkers, which I don't blame you. I personally only own one. I do think I'm going to pick up the second one just so I can play this deck at locals next week. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I play triple Hextia, double Prime Banshee. The only one out of these you really ever go into is like Hextia. So that's why we play 3 of Hextia and only 2 Prime Banshee. I do play double Almirage. It's just to link off and get your effect in Maluseek, depending on what you want to go into. Most of the time you want to go into Link Karibo, because this can actually save you in a lot of instances. And I do play double Selene. The reason I'm playing double Selene is because I do want this card. Say I play any deck that plays at least 3 spells within the first few turns, which most of the decks out there do. Even though we only play 3 spells, this card allows you to go into Access Code Talker really easy, just because it's just free. It's just really good. Even if your opponent doesn't play a lot of spell cards, I mean, it's okay. I'm sure by the time this card comes up that you're gonna at least have a Pot of Extravagance engraved, and your opponent should have at least 2 spells in graveyard. It's a really good card. Oh, and then yeah, it's just really good. And then we play double Access Code Talker. That's just because we always want this card. This can be our win condition at times. That's why I do recommend picking 2 up if you're planning on playing this specific build with the Extravagances, which Extravagance is getting a lot more affordable. I know they're pre-selling for like 50, but they should get a lot cheaper. But yeah, I would definitely recommend playing Access Code Talkers, just cause this can facilitate game at any point for you. When I was playtesting this card won me a lot of games, especially in a late grind game against Eldritch or any deck that can grind. It's definitely worth the pickup. And in my opinion, it is definitely needed to put you into another level of play, to be able to have even matches against Eldritch and the best decks like that. And then we probably never go into these, but they're there anyway, you know. We play 1 Unicorn and 1 Phoenix. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. If you liked and enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. Have a great day.